All right. Hello, everybody. We are live with our second day of our Overwatch, RUSD competitive esports. Today we'll be playing our junior varsity teams against some of our away teams, a few of our local teams as well. I know we're all looking forward to it. Yesterday's matches with our varsity team were fantastic, super exciting, really great gameplay. So I know everyone had a really good time with that. I'm hoping to experience some of the fun today as well. So anyway, thank you so much for those of you who are tuning in, and let's get this set up. All right. So what we're looking at right now is our junior varsity park team out on their first game of the season. We're all learning here, so this should be really exciting. We'll be able to get to see how they evolve over time. Trying to fix my camera, we got some weird visual glitches. Anyway, I know they'll be trying a new strat for all of them right now. Most interesting to me is that Roadhog and Reinhardt at the front line. The opposing team looks like they have a Sigma and a Diva. I'm loving to see some of these new Diva plays, especially after they changed around a little bit. I know it'll be really interesting to see what they have to do with their. Hey, also, by the way, shout out to our amazing cameraman, Aaron over here, who's giving us some of these awesome shots of the gameplay right now. May gets away with an ice escape. That was very nice. Diva doing a good job covering her team from the projectiles. May's got the isolation on that Roadhog already. He's got to watch out. She's really holding the pressure on him. And they managed to pick Ryan while he's occupied. That's a tough one. See, they did an awesome job isolating. Ooh, they did an excellent job, that May, of isolating every member of their team one at a time, focusing them down, and that one's really gonna hurt. Oh, and this May is just ruthless, absolutely ruthless. They're gonna have to spread out and find a new approach to taking out this May. They're really gonna have to focus her too, because that May, it seems like single-handedly will be the end of their team every time. What schools, you ask? No, we do not have Rio today, but we will be having Park playing and Case, and yeah, we'll have Park, Case, and I believe Walden. Ooh, and we got an excellent tire from Red Team's Junkrat, taking off 2 picks right there. Ooh, when is Real Junior Varsity? I will have to check my schedule for that one. I'll get that one to you. But yeah, I know we won't have Real and we won't have Horlick Junior Varsity playing today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, by the way, to check out our junior varsity players. I know it's we're gonna see a lot of interesting, unique gameplay here. Everyone's trying out new things, trying to find their place in RUSD esports right now. One moment.
Ready for battle. Man, I love reading your journal. I'm so jealous you get to go to all those places.
That's true. I guess you don't get to travel very much.
Healing up.
Acknowledged.
Sorry guys, just taking some quick notes right now. Anyway, so our park team right now is playing against West Salem, and our Case team will be playing against Burlington. So we should have some exciting matchups. That was a tough one for Park right off the gate. They got that one pretty quickly. I believe that was 100-0 there. So they'll have to find a new approach here if they're going to get any kind of momentum going in this game. Okay. Okay, so I just got an update. Unfortunately, Burlington forfeited. I believe that might have had something to do with their roster. So unfortunately, Burlington is out. Case will be scrimming their JV teams against each other, so we'll get to see them scrimming with some practice. I know they've got some excellent players on their team, so it'll be interesting to see them play. So right now, what we're watching is our Park DPS player. I believe the man in the cam himself would be our Reaper. He's making some call-outs right now, trying to keep the team together. Everyone's trying to find their roles right now. It's kind of an early part in the season. Figuring out what call-outs you want to make, what characters we want to play. Ooh, and that's a tough positioning from Scorch there, but he manages to turn that around with a quick ult. And he's off. He does get one pick, an effective one on a Junkrat when you're so grouped up like this. I call that a good pick. Unfortunately, he misses the hook on the enemy D.Va, but cleans it up anyway. Alright, and that Mei is back at it again. Absolute force of destruction. We got Oatmeal dropping a wall right there just to cover her team. I'd say she's using it excellently, and she drops her ult. Ooh. And a great wall and into a hook, which puts an end to that Mei right there. Excellent job for our Gamma Wraith Mei player who just saved that whole team. And Roadhog with a great pick. All right. And so we got 88% on the point right now for Park and 4%. 4% for our red team, going up quick. We'll have to see how they group up and get back together.
Experience tranquility.
Interesting use of ults in this game right now. Reaper drops a 3-bomb on him, absolutely devastating that team and getting right back on that point. Great play there. We've seen a weird use of ults recently. We just had a Sigma and a D.Va all solo ulting one Reaper. I don't know what they were going for there. Hey, Real is trying to fight Horlick tomorrow. I'm excited for that. I love to see it. I know they've been itching for a rematch with them. They've been doing some scrim games against them in practice, and they've been doing an excellent job of holding their own. So I would love to see some matchups against them. We got some awesome players on Real right now. Real just getting into the game for the first year right now. We've got some already awesome players showing up, SBD, and Nebula, among all the other ones who have been doing an awesome job. Nebula's been doing a great job of organizing the team and running camera captain. That's been fun seeing him on stream. I can't wait to see what Real has coming for him right now. By the way, is my sound okay? Can you guys hear me all right? Balanced with the Overwatch sound. All right, here goes Reaper. All right, Reaper just steps back for a moment, gives his team some time to catch up. Good for him. We'll see if we find any unique angles on that team. He's gonna opt to run straight in. Real Reaper deathball strategy going on here. And Gamma Wraith has Mei, who has already proved himself in this matchup. Thank you very much, you too. I appreciate it. Who has managed to show that Gamma Wraith can play a great Mei. Unfortunately, he gets picked and taken out of the fight early. That's going to hurt their team. They're really going to need that support. D.Va, however, is down a mech with... It looks like Zenyatta's really trying to take those pop shots. And he's getting... It looks like he's landing a good amount of them. Getting that DPS out. Roadhog goes down to a Rhine strike. Reaper's getting a great amount of damage out right now. I'd really love to see him reposition a little bit to find a better angle to fire from. However, he does a great job. Everyone lines up behind the tank. Reinhardt doing an awesome job protecting them from that ult, and Reaper's got his Death Blossom up. Is Real JV playing today? No, Real JV is not playing today, unfortunately. We'll be seeing Park JV, Case JV. Ooh, there's the tire taking out their Moira and their Gamma Ray. That is an unfortunate catch for Park. And they are on the objective. Oatmeal cleaning up house, taking up their Baptiste, and Reaper tries to jump in. Not gonna do it for him, unfortunately. So anyway, we will have Park, Case, and Walden, I believe, playing their JV matchups today. I believe their matchups aren't scheduled for today. Real school matchups. I can get the word on that one, but I'm not entirely sure. That's just what I know is gonna be featured today. I'd love to see Real JV too. For those of you tuning in, thank you so much for showing up. We've got our second day of our lineups for RUSD Overwatch Esports League. Ooh, and May saves herself with that ice block. Manages to get back in there and put an end to that ult from Young Squirts. That's a tough one. Reaper really getting some gain on that timing. We were supposed to fight Park, but they were put on the schedule 2 times. Disco break. I know there's some really weird stuff going on with scheduling right now. I handle our broadcast setup, so I don't know all the details about that. But that is really unfortunate. I'd love to see them play some more. All the RUSD teams. Heck yeah, I might be a little bit biased too, but hey, I'm loving seeing some of the play we're seeing here from West Salem. They're doing a great job. Some of the outside teams we saw playing yesterday in Varsity were absolutely fantastic. Really awesome games we saw. So anyway, what you're seeing right now is Park versus West Salem JV. This is the second day of our RUSD Esports lineup. Again, we'll be seeing JV teams playing. They drop the ult. Looks like Junk gets another tire on him, but Gamma Wraith managed to clean up with a May Moira tank and Diva demeched. That might just be enough to turn this around. Ooh. Victory. Unfortunately, it was not enough to turn it around. A lot of ults going off in the end there. Close game there. They are now up 2 points. West Salem. Park's really starting to get their stuff together. It seems like they're having a hard time finding their footing. This Reaper's doing a good job with his positioning. Ooh, play the game with the quad kill. That was an excellent job. But yeah, anyway, for those of you tuning into this, please give your shout outs in the chat. I'd love to see who you're here to support, who your favorite players are, and who you're looking to see more of in this junior varsity lineup. I know a lot of these guys are working hard to get themselves some attention, going towards varsity play. That's a whole nother level, but right now it's just time to kind of figure out who they want to play, how they want to play, and where they fit into these lineups. So, hey, let's go Rio. No, not a problem. Hey, we love to see the Real support. So hey, give out your shout outs to Real, give out your shout outs to Horlet, give out your shout outs to the varsity players, because they've been doing an awesome job out there. It's been super fun to watch these guys play. Hey, here to support both JV Case teams during their scrims. Oh hey, we're happy to have you here, Crimson. Thank you so much for showing up. It's a good chance to see your players play, who needs help with what, who needs to change things around a bit, or who's viable for varsity lineups. We will be switching over to our case games in a minute. I heard because of some scheduling things with Burlington that they opted to forfeit. I believe it was a matter of their roster. It was a roster issue. So, anyway, we will be watching Case scrim against both junior varsity teams scrimming against each other. I believe is what they're doing for practice, and looks like all of our teams are in the lobby right now. Just getting set up. So we'll have some downtime here for a minute. So West Salem, right now looks like they have a really good junior varsity team. At least they're pretty well organized. I don't get to see all these other outside teams practicing, so it's really exciting to watch them play. And it's cool to see that they've got some really good teams coming up. And get the mic slider. All right. Give it a little bit of sound. How's that sound? Not too loud, huh? I am standing back from the mic a tiny bit. So, anyway, what I'm seeing here from our Park JV, hopefully they manage to keep it together, but it seems like they're all trying to find their footing right now. It seems like they're doing a good job with their positioning. It seems like they're doing a good job dropping their ults. They're even working together. I saw some awesome moves, awesome coordination between our Park Roadhog and their May, which would be Gamma Wraith and Yummy Squirts. Homie, you gotta change that name. but anyway, they've got some good coordination, but I think all of their team is just kind of trying to find get their bearings with like communication, where they should be standing, what they should be doing. They're playing well in the moment, but they're not. I don't think they're asserting themselves as a team quite as well as West Salem, who seems to have a definitive strategy, a definitive approach. They get in there and they work together to get that point. They're contesting quite well. I can see this game going either way. However, West Salem is up 2 points right now. So they're about getting ready to get started. We've got. It looks like they're about to have a match on Hollywood, which I would love to see. So here's hoping. Meanwhile, swapping over to our Case JV scrims. Let's see who we've got on both of these teams right now. got Derek. All right. Sounds like we've got both matches starting up. Case JV scrimming against each other, and Park JV scrimming against West Salem.
Initiating match.
All right, so let's see what kind of characters Case JV is trying out right now. It looks like we've got on blue team. For healers, we've got an Ana and a Moira. Great lineup. Huge utility kit between them. Symmetra and Hanzo. Now that's an interesting matchup. We've seen Symmetra get a ton of play right now. Oh. Moira going a little crazy. Yes, Symmetra getting a ton of play right now in this current meta. Hanzo having a little bit more trouble with those shields, but I can see some of these picks going well on this map. And then we got a Roadhog and an Orisa, which seems like a great opportunity to keep your front line. Ooh, and that was a bad decision. That was a hard decision for our Dairy. Blue team Moira just pushed that shield a little bit too much. Unfortunately, you see a lot of that when players are learning. They step 1 inch ahead of the shield, push the line, and they just die horribly. And that can lead to a lot of hardship for their team. It looks like she's trying to get this McCree pick, doing a lot of damage on him, but she overextends trying to get it, and it manages to cost her. These are the things that these teams are trying to flush out right now, trying to learn and see what works and what doesn't. Hopefully, they're learning not to overextend, stick with the team, and not let them get those easy picks on you. Disco Bryak, that's an awesome question. Thank you so much for asking. We actually do, and hopefully Lunar the Cat will tune in and let you know our tournament roster. We do have Fortnite tournaments with GG Circuit. We run a bunch of League of Legends. We will also be going into our next esports season, where we'll be having next season we will have Rocket League and League of Legends. This season we have Overwatch and Smash, and they alternate. Which I am really excited for Rocket League because that's always a lot of fun watching. Let's transition over to our Park vs. West Salem, where our Bastion is absolutely tearing up the house right now. Ooh, this is looking like a hard one. Oh, this looks like a hard one for our Team Park. Not knowing quite how to deal with that Bastion setup. I believe he just got 3 picks before we switched over. Anyway, yeah, we have tons of tournaments, so please come on down, visit us for some of our outside tournaments. Besides just our RUSD competitive esports, but I know this is some of the really exciting stuff. We have a lot of students working hard to show off their skills and get some of this really high-level team coordination. So, ooh. And they've got the big setup here. Looks like Park is opting to go around the back. Smart move. Oh, just gets laid out in that front line. They're having a hard time figuring out how to push this one. Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely organize any kind of tournament around here. We just started up our Madden series, so please check us out with our Madden 2020 lineup. Sponsored by Jimmy John's. Also going into Fall X 2019. If you want to visit us there, we will be featured with iHeartMedia. Please come check that out. It'll be an awesome time. I'm looking forward to it. We got one of the founding members of NWA is going to be there. We got Steve Aoki in the concert. It's going to be an awesome time. So yeah, Madden 20 is a big one. Let me think. We have a lot of fighting tournaments. A lot of fighting games that we run here, organized by our fighting tournament community, which is a ton of fun. Friday Fight Night. Come on down and play with some of those players. They always have an awesome time on Z Fighters, Smash, Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive. You can name it. Man, these guys are connoisseurs of the fighting game genre. Anyway, so back to the action. Park goes for a hard push on this team. It just seems like they have it really heavily fortified here. That Bastion putting in work. They do manage to take out that Bastion, but it's just not enough. Trying to put an end to this Bastion. Oh! And they do get on the point. In the last second, they managed to take him out and take the whole point with it. That was an absolutely fantastic job. Is there a cash prize? That's an awesome question. We have cash prizes for a number of our tournaments, including Madden. I think it varies per tournament what we're giving away. Some of them have been sponsored by GameStop recently. GameStop was giving away a free copy of Madden 20, as well as some gift cards. We have cash prizes on some of our Fortnite tournaments with GG. So yeah, take your pick. And please like us on Facebook, follow us in this stream so you can get updates on your favorite teams playing in this RUSD Esports lineup. Please continue to come out and show your support, even for our junior varsity teams. We love having you guys here. Besides that, we also do stream a lot of our tournaments and gameplay for other games as well on this channel. There you go. And we're getting a double kill from Roadhog and a triple kill from Doomfist there. Absolutely putting in work between Roadhog and Doomfist. They managed to clean up the whole team, and now they've got the ball moving. Excellent job turning around this momentum. They were not able to get any kind of traction early on, but now they switched Doomfist They've got a Zenyatta, and a Junkrat, and a Tracer. Oh, on the enemy team, excuse me. So they switched Doomfist. And they still have a Reaper, Reinhardt, and a Roadhog. But that seems like it's enough to really get the ball moving on this. Excuse me if I seem a little bit off today. We've had a really long and exciting last few days, especially with some of our varsity lineups who did an awesome job playing yesterday. Hey, shout out to Horlick, who managed to go 4-0 in their first game of the season. I know they're going super hard to get those wins in the championship this year. Also, shout out to Park and Case, who did an awesome job, as well as Real School and Walden, who really showed their teeth yesterday. Ooh, there's that ult. Oh, Zenyatta manages to get up just in time to save his team. That is a tough one. Salsa Shark 76, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the basement. We look forward to seeing more of you. Send in the corgis. Ooh, and here comes Reaper with that ult. Let's see what he got out of it. Looks like he just managed to take out that Junkrat, but that's an excellent pick right now. I know that Junkrat has been sowing some destruction for their team, so. When are their Fortnite tournaments? You will have to check our Facebook page and the GG lineup for that. We just had a big one last season where a number of people came down from Minneapolis, the Twin Cities. That was really fun. It's my hometown, shout out. They actually managed to run that thing. We had a 13-year-old, I believe, take the championship with GG, and that was crazy. Alright, so Moira trying to keep her team up, doing an excellent job, throwing out that healing orb. Good decision on her part. Unfortunately, it was not enough to save them. That was a great turnaround on their part, and they managed to get some serious movement on that thing. Now they're gonna have to get a really good hold here if they wanna actually win this one. Hopefully, they can manage to get a point and make this a real match. So, anyway, right now we are on standby while they get their setup going. We'll see what Park Ops do for their defense on Hollywood right now. I know they're trying out all kinds of new strategies. That Bastion lockdown right there was really strong on West Salem's part. We'll see if they decide to follow their lead.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
All right, and it looks like they do opt to send in a Bastion. Hey, if we can get a view on Bastion right now, there we go. He's got the big setup going here. They bunker up. We got a Moira and a Baptiste to keep him alive. We got Orisa dropping those shields, Reinhardt for extra frontline support, and a Symmetra as well. So they're really dedicated to this turret for this turret play. We'll see how that turns out for them. Oh, we have tons of PCs down here right now for Fortnite. I believe we have 26 PCs open to the public. We hold our tournaments between those. And oh, there goes Junkrat, there goes Diva, just melts him. Returning the favor from last match. Gamma Wraith is Ooh, puts a swift end to Doomfist. Gammareth is putting in work. Now this Moira wants to put a little bit of damage on him. However, it's not going to be enough to put an end to this. I'd say save the damage orb for healing. Looks like they've opted to go around the back. Anyway, Disco Bryak, we have 26 PCs that we use for these tournaments. We broadcast them here from our setup. You can come down sometime, check out our setup where we do our streaming and broadcasting of these tournaments. Anyone who feels like streaming their Fortnite play can also use our setup to learn and stream and show off what they got. Alright, so that Symmetra turret putting in work, really hurting, knocking that Zen down to 36 health, but it's not enough to pick him. Alright, let's see how West Salem decides to push in. They leading with the Coalescence. Ooh! Looks like Symmetra manages to shut her down mid-ult. That's a tough one. Moira gets picked on ours. Moira gets picked on Parkside. And they're starting to fall apart now.
We must all make sacrifices in the name of science.
Looks like our Bastion is still up. He has ult as well. Baptiste has ult, but he is not up currently. Trying to get back in the fight. He's gonna have to give a hard push. Oh, and he shuts down the ult from Reinhardt. Goes in with an ult. He's ready to rumble. Oh, but he's not have the situational awareness that he needs. He doesn't turn around and he gets laid out. That one's gonna hurt them. And it appears that West Salem has managed to take that first point. Hey, shout out West Salem. You guys are doing an excellent job. Do we have any fans of West Salem in the chat right now? That Bastion absolutely was wrecking house, and he had the perfect setup there. Unfortunately, he did not turn left or right at that door, and that was enough to put an end to his whole career. That was a tough one to watch. I was rooting for him. So we'll see how they decide to change up this setup. Junkrat leading with those picks. Boom! Takes out the Reaper. Interesting decision there. I would have assumed he would have gone for the tank and the healer, but Bastion gets taken out as well with no support. This seems like it's going to be enough to bully these guys into submission, which I know they're really looking for. They gotta keep this momentum going, push hard, keep them scattered, and that might just be enough for them to get this third point of this match. And Junkie gets taken out as well. This is a tough one. They have 4 ults. They better get to using them because they are gonna need it going into this next hold. Hopefully, if they can use them well, they can put an end to this. Ooh! And it looks like they get 4 picks all at once. They're going to need that to use these ults well, so they can put a stop to that momentum and set up a hold again. They do not currently have a hold. Junk trying to get comfortable with his bombs. Hey, Disco Bryak, I really appreciate your feedback there. Hey, we work hard to bring our NYPB community together. I know we all are gamers here. We love gameplay, but more importantly is bringing people together. Sharing in our interests, in our lives, having support. I know that's something that's really important to us. We also have outside education programs where we're teaching people who are interested in gaming and technology how to turn these skills into applicable career skills. Alongside the tournaments, associated partners include Twin Dragon Games as well, who's the connected card shop. Play any card games, you can come down and play with it, and join us in some of our Yu-Gi-Oh, Argent Saga, Magic tournaments, all the fun stuff. And Reaper opts to ult right now, but it's not enough to take out that. Oh, there it is. There's that Diva mech. All right, see if he can stop this Diva, putting an effective. Oh, and it was not enough, unfortunately, to put an effective end to that momentum. But yeah, we also do board game nights. We have tons of board games people can rent, check out, join random people in 30+ games of Werewolf or whatever the heck you want. Going into Halloween season, Betrayal House of the Hill has been real popular around here. A lot of fun. Anyway, yeah, thank you for showing some interest, Disco Bryak. I know we have fun here, so please, I encourage you to come check us out in our open hours anytime. Leviathan trying to keep the team up, doing an excellent job with the heals, but sometimes it's just not enough to stop that ult. That ult managed to take out Orisa and Bastion, and that one's really going to hurt with their main invested form of defense, both down. Oh, he loses his shield, takes a panic swing and steps out of the way. Reaper trying to hold the front. Oh, get that shield back up. And it is enough to save his team. Great job, Reinhardt. I know he's learned how to manage that shield right now. Reaper gets tossed across the map. Doomfist is trying to find himself some picks here, especially on this Orisa, and puts big damage on her. And they're getting him there now. Park scrambling to put a stop to this. That objective just beyond the door. I know this is a stressful match for them right now. They're doing a great job, I want to say, on both sides. West Salem, excellent gameplay from you. Park, good job putting together some of these holds, trying some interesting strategies, but they got to bring it together if they want to put a stop to this. Play it as a team, and they certainly will. They got 3 ults going off right now. Oh, Reaper gets ulted. Sigma with that big stop on Reaper. There goes Coalescence. And we got one more ult from Orisa. Let's see if she'll opt to use it right now. There it goes. And they're all in this together. We'll see if this is enough to stop this push. If they can stop them, then they can put a hold to this soon. Reinhardt doing a great job holding on the objective. However, he needs some healing. Oh, and they both get taken out at once. That might just be enough to put an end to this game. And there it is. West Salem Junior Varsity. Excellent play here, giving us some great matchups and a good chance to learn what's going to work and what's not this season. Junior Varsity, Park, no stress in here. You guys are doing an excellent job. Alright, so we got this play of the game by Junkie. Ooh, quad kill right there. Takes out Reinhardt, Baptiste, Reaper, and Moira all at once. That's a big part of their lineup. Ooh, that was an interesting game. Great gameplay here, folks. Hey, thank you so much again for all of you who are showing up right now. We've got our junior varsity teams playing right now. This is Park versus West Salem in their 3rd game. They're going to their 4th game. They are up 3 points right now. We'll see what we've got in our case v case matchup. And it looks like they are setting up in their, once again, for their scrims. Now, right now, it sounds like... it sounds like Case's match was canceled against the. One sec. Burlington, sorry. So yeah, it sounds like their match was canceled against Burlington because of some roster issues. They are scrimming against each other right now and doing an interesting job. It's been really fun watching the two of them scrim against each other. I'm giving priority right now to Park versus West Salem so we can get some show of our outside teams as well. Case is doing a great job. I can see they're trying a whole bunch of new strategies, so it's getting a little wonky in there. When does Case plays? Yeah, like I said, SC Crimson, thank you for backing me up. Case's matches were canceled, but they are scrimming against each other, and we will be going back and forth to see some of the shenanigans that play in their Case JV versus Case JV matchups. And yes, the result is a Burlington forfeit. Case did manage to take the win today. However, I know we all, I know even the teams, from what I've heard, they don't prefer forfeits. We all want to see some play, win or lose. It helps us all get better. So we're hoping some of these outside schools will get their rosters together and get in there, show us what they got. Maximus2896, thank you so much for following. Send out the corgis. Welcome to the basement. We are glad to have you here. Please, people, give your shout outs to your favorite teams. Let us know who you're rooting for. If you are a West Salem member or supporter, please let us know so we can give some shout outs to your players, guys. They're playing really well right now. Park is really has been put to the fire with this matchup. They're playing really well, but it just hasn't been enough.
Park will be making a sub.
Okay, so it sounds like West Salem opted for a 5-minute intermission, 5-minute break. Um, well, Park will be making a sub right now. They're talking that over right now. We're waiting for that case game to get started up. So as soon as we get the chance, we will swap over. Excuse the quick transitions. Awesome stream. Thanks for doing this. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is that Salsa Shark? I think that's what that says. That's a good name. Um, anyway, yeah, absolutely. We really enjoy this. We enjoy broadcasting these games and watching these guys play. Really, all thanks should go to the players. These guys are putting in crazy hours and some really intense practices to make sure that they're getting better at this game, that they're communicating well, that they're leading well. For those of you who have played competitive Overwatch, or especially Overwatch in a league, you'll know that it's a totally different experience. Yes, a lot of us have played comp, but that's not even the same. When you're playing in a league like this, with this level of coordination, the challenges become such a high level of communication, leadership, just getting comfortable with each other, finding your role and playing out a strategy effectively. And that's where some of these strategic elements come in that rival even games like football. Hence why we have our RUSD Esports division starting up strong this year. We've had tons of players coming in with new skills, new plays, new characters to offer to the roster, especially with this current meta, which has been way different lately. It's just been a constantly changing, evolving game. So shout out to all of our teams that are still going strong, especially Horlick leading the charge. I know these guys are determined as ever to get that championship, so we're rooting for you guys. Yeah, yeah. HS Crimson. I know these guys would definitely prefer to play their games out. We had a few. I believe we had at least one outside team yesterday, which also had to forfeit because of roster issues, and it's been helpful. We have a great level of organization going on here all around NYPB. We can keep the coaches all in the same room and get everyone motivated and organized. I don't know what kind of setup these outside teams are using as well, so it can be tough for them to get a roster going. Excellent players, though, from what we've seen. Excellent players all around, so get them out there and show us what you got. Yeah, much more fun experience to actually play the game. That's definitely true. When you get in the game, it's a whole different experience. What you're seeing is the nerves at work. You see them trying out and testing new things. Looks like Case v Case is just heading in with a custom game on Hollywood. Salsa Shark 76, thank you so much for the subscribe. Send out that spinning corgi. Hey, we appreciate you so much. Thank you for subbing. Please watch out for our notifications for when our big time games are getting started. Right now we've got kind of a low intensity day. Let's watch some JV scrims and whatnot. But during some of these bigger plays later in the season, I know it gets really hype in here. So please show up, support your favorite team, let us know who you're rooting for. But yeah, when you get into the game, you're seeing such a high level of nerves. People don't want to let their team down. They don't want to let their coaches down. And the thing is, sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you get 4-0'd. But what I'm seeing here is I haven't seen a single team just outright play badly. I haven't seen any bad decisions. These guys, once they get to game day, they've been on their game and they've been playing extremely well. So yeah, it can be hard because some of these teams, especially here, in this RUSD league, esports league, you're seeing a lot of really weird, unique strategies sometimes. It's not always like Overwatch League. We've got this really high level of play, but everyone's playing fairly similarly. You've got a lot of people of way different levels. Some people who are really technically good at the game, but not so good at communication, or really good at communication and not so technically good at the game. Those can be some of the decisive factors in whether or not you win or lose a game. Some of our better teams have just been super coordinated, even if they're not as comfortable with the characters. Yeah, absolutely. Isaiah is super diverse. You'll see from all these different teams. We're seeing a lot more play from characters like Symmetra, who's putting in work right now. Sigma, of course, the the new big guy on the block. Let's see, who else have we seen a lot more of? Diva's been getting some interesting play, more than I expected. But she's been just like fluctuating back and forth and back and forth with some of these balancing changes. I heard from some of these PTR changes that that she's now a lot more viable, especially with that defense matrix. I heard, and I'm not entirely sure about all of these changes. I heard Roadhog is getting 6 shots. Heck yeah! Shout out to your boy Hog. Yep. Double shield is super popular right now. I know all of our teams right now are practicing to try to figure out what works well to counter this. How do we counter this? How do we get in there and disrupt this super popular meta? The biggest thing we're seeing is, especially in like Overwatch League, you're seeing 2 teams just try to outbunker each other. You've got like 2 just hyper defensive setups, and they're just seeing who can hold it the best. And then the way that teams are getting wins is by just setting up one really strong disruptor like Doomfist, or we're seeing a lot of Maze, just getting in there, scrambling their team a bit, which is just enough to disrupt this this really strong defense. And so right now we're watching these case teams scrim against each other. Excuse me that we don't have any audio for this one. I could switch it over, but we will be back to that Park versus West Salem map in a bit. Big Mo with that big ult, not managing to knock out both the Soldier and the Ana there. Oh, and D Siren managing to take out Narissa. Oh, you gotta watch that syringe gun sometimes, folks. Grandma's dangerous. Hey, Panther Gaming, welcome to the basement. Thank you so much for following. We're glad to have you here. Please shout out your favorite teams in chat. Let us know who you're rooting for. In the meantime, send in the corgis. All right, they're deciding on the map right now. What I'm seeing is it looks like they're playing on Dorado. We'll see who ends up on offense and defense for off the gate for this next match with Park and West Salem. Sigma being a really interesting pick right now because his gravity orbs can just melt a squishy super fast. And in fact, it's really even great at shield destruction. Look at him just take out that Rhine right there just by keeping pressure on him. Sigma's been a really popular pick. He, like Roadhog, can sometimes just kind of waltz right over your front line, take out your healers all casually, and then laugh in your face while he does it. And I know that doesn't feel so great, but he's a big pick, and people got to learn how to counter him. Seeing some Hanzo play here, that's interesting. Hanzo's been having a hard time finding his footing in this meta, so we haven't seen him as much, and I'm trying to see what exactly he intends to do. Sigma giving him some mobile barriers, super helpful right now. Another reason Sigma is so great, you can have one main tank and another tank just setting up to defend against snipers, which is awesome for any team. Reinhardt leads with that charge. Looks like he was nanoed, I believe, at the end of that. God, Derry putting in work as this Sigma. He is just a beast. Rated, playing some Widow, tries to get that style shot and gets absolutely yeeted out of existence by our nanoed Bigma. Man, this is some interesting play from our JV case teams. How Horlick, asked Jimmy Wing 420. That's an interesting question. I don't know exactly what you mean, but if you're asking how did Horlick do, Horlick varsity 4-0'd their last game, their first game of the season last night, which was awesome to see. Absolute force of destruction, doing what they do best, just setting up camp right at their spawn like it's a Best Buy on Black Friday, and they didn't let them go anywhere. But I should say the enemy team did play very well. Horlick is just very coordinated, very technically skilled, and you can tell they've been playing together for a long time, so they're going to be a force of destruction going into this year's competitive Wysea Esports. So, Horlick JV, however, did not get to play today. I don't know when they're scheduled to play. Sorry, I would have to consult my schedule for that one. Today we have Case JV and Park JV as well as Walden JV on the schedule to be playing today. So, Real School and Horlick will not be with us for that. Here we go with our fourth match. This would be our fourth match with Park JV versus West Salem. We'll see if they can turn around this momentum. West Salem is up by 3 right now. Hey, we got some good sportsmanship in the chat. Good luck, everybody. I know we want to see them playing their best. Let's see how this goes. I'm hoping, I gotta admit, I'm really hoping Park gets this one. I want to see some competition in this one. Let's make this a real game, folks. What's up?
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, AA Ryan over here managing the cams, reminding me that I'm a big idiot. Thank you so much. West Salem is actually up by 2 points. I'm sorry about that, guys. Been switching between these games and trying to keep track of it. Anyway, West Salem up by 2. Anyway, this is their chance. This is Park's chance to finally show us what they got. They're trying to hold on defense here, but they're holding up from the bridge while West Salem just kind of slides on under. And
Payloads on the move.
oh, excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, West Salem's trying to hold on the bridge while Horlick just kind of slides all under, and that is a dangerous game to be playing, my friends. Interesting strategy, however, their bunker was not enough to hold them in place there. When they just kind of walked under, they managed to set up a flank and put the hurt on them. All right, and that was an excellent push. Park off to a great start. All right, and they are moving aggressively. This is going to be an interesting game for West Salem. We'll see how they manage to turn this one around. They've been doing an excellent job so far. Their gameplay has been phenomenal. Let's see what they've got here. Hey, shout out to our boy Salsa Shark, actually playing right now. Hey, ooh. And that did not end well for him. We'll see what he does to turn this one around. All right, folks. All right, excellent. Zenyatta ult. Managing to save whatever he can here. May on Lounge 21 seems to be doing an excellent job managing her utility abilities, putting the hurt on this Sigma, isolating him, not letting him go a single inch. Absolutely excellent priorities here. Let's see. Junkrat just trying to get some mobility here, but it's just not enough. He's out there on his own. That's a tough one. Junkrat, I believe, is a good pick right now. It's just they got to get their team together. They got to take a second, step back, regroup, and reassess the situation on this next point. Because if they keep running in there, they're just going to be dying one at a time. Ooh, Luke boy gets the hammer. Or is that Lucky boy? That was not so lucky. Oh, it's Lukey boy. Okay. Well, anyway, Park has gotten started with their momentum. They've just been rolling in. We'll see if they can keep that up. I'd love to see a good game here. Let's see some contest on the point. I can't wait to see how West Salem decides to approach this on attack. Ooh. And things are getting a little hairy here. Salsa Shark with 2 picks on both of Park's healers. There's that tire. You better watch out, Park. They are coming in fast. He is determined to turn this situation around. Opting to, it seems like he was going to go over the wall. I think he decided to stay there, and it was not the best decision. Unfortunately, May managed to isolate him and take him out before he could get away. You got to watch out for this Park May. From what I'm saying, he's been putting in work out there. It's absolutely brutal, May. Let's see what they do with this. It seems like everyone scrambled a little bit. Reaper trying to find a way in here, put an end to this, but he can't. He does not manage to get the damage he needs. Roadhog doing an absolutely excellent job of watching their flank and putting out the damage they need. Oh, hooks that baby diva, but it's not enough to stop her. Ooh, Roadhog ult here. Managing to get the pick on Symmetra, that's big. Looks like, ooh, he's got baby diva D-Max, and that's to take her out. And it looks like Baptiste got that kill on Diva. It's a tough one. Jimmy Wing 429, welcome to the basement. Thank you so much for following. Please tune in for the rest of our streams in this Isaiah RUSD Esports season. We'll be showing off all of our home and away team matches because that's how much we love our esports players. So please tune in, give your shout outs for your supporting team. Let us know who you're here for. We'd love to see more of our outside players giving us a shout out here, repping West Salem. So, gets it with the freeze once again, manages to take out that Symmetra. That's a tough one. You gotta watch out for this May. She's got great situational awareness. She's been managing to stop any attempts to shut down this push. She's just watching. Looks like she's got a Symmetra turret set up here. Ooh, and she drops the ult. Great placement right in the center of this combat. She can move back and forth. Oh, but she can't manage to preserve herself. And they push through that barrier. Molotov taking full advantage of that barrier. Manages to get 4 kills on the enemy team. That is a tough one for Park. It looks like right now we've got both of our tanks coming back into the fray. That was a good save on his part. Excellent play by both Symmetra, Solstice Shark, and Molotov on Reaper. It seems like they worked together off of that ult pretty well and managed to stop this push. So let's see what they managed to do to keep a hold now. They've got their opportunity. Let's see what they do with it. All right, and Reinhardt is down. It seems like they did not coordinate that one well enough. Good use of that field, keeping your other healer up, working together quite well. Unfortunately, they could not preserve that Reinhardt, and that's what they're going to need to push in there. Yeah, these guys, you got to walk in there together. You got to move as a unit. That's something these JV teams are really going to struggle with. They're great players. They're even showing some great teamwork, but still, moving out a unit at this competitive level is something that all of us are going to have to learn. Forged in Fire. Dark Wolf here, he's on fire. Doing an awesome job as Baptiste. Ooh, but he gets taken out by Soldier, Zenyatta, and the enemy Baptiste. Putting the big focus on that Baptiste. They must have seen what he was doing, and they said, that is enough. Yummy going down to half health, going right on back up, but Reinhardt's feeling the pain without his second healer. We'll see what he can do. Look at Zenyatta here. Ooh, dropping those headshots. Trying to put a stop to this. Zenyatta is an interesting pick on this team. He's putting out some great DPS. Oh, and he finds himself in front of a May. However, he's got the team support to get out of there. Drops his ult. Oh, excellent placement of that ult. Manages to get them all together. However, he gets picked before they can put it in work. What we got here is Gamma Ray as Soldier with the almost full team kill. I believe he got 4 out of the 5. Here's Reaper, and there goes the whole squad. Let's see if... All right. And Reaper manages to get the ball, Soldier manages to get the ball rolling again, following up that May ult. Junior Varsity is ready to get real with this. All right. Oh, he puts down the healing zone, but he opts to get out of it. It's not worth it to sit there and sustain the May. Probably a great idea on his part. Still managing to get some picks. He's got the eye on that baby diva Soldier, and Yummy managing to take out 4 out of 5 of the team members. They C9 it, and it's just not enough. It's just not enough to hold it. Actually, I do not believe that was a C9. I think they were all off a point at the time. Anyway. Excellent play. Excellent play. They all got to the final point with not much time to spare. In fact, no time to spare. So we will see now if West Salem manages to get all the way to that final point to make this an even match. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. We'll see how Park decides to set up on the defense here.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload. The payload has reached the checkpoint.
यही परम वास्तविकता है।
And I am back just in time to see them approaching this archway. Oh, and they managed to get a pretty quick push here. I thought that was the first arch. They on the second arch. I can see KAI808104 going ham with those Zen orbs. It looks like they managed to get quite a bit of ground already in the early parts of this match. Let's go, Speakender. Yeah, that's right. We got hopefully. Oh man, I hope I didn't miss any good diva plays. Sorry, I had to step away for a moment. Sometimes you gotta step away and organize, go to the bathroom, do all your biz. Let's see. They are just now approaching the final point. They are there with 5 minutes 22 seconds to spare. Park better put up the strong defense here right now because they are gonna need it. Hopefully they can come up with a decisive hold. It does not seem like they have a great strategy exactly for what they're doing. They're all together in it. It seems like they're kind of scrambling. They put up the big lamp, try to save the team. They're working together well. Speakender puts an end to Leviathan, picking one of the healers. That's a tough one. Right after Ryan managed to take her out. This is going to be a tough one for them. They got to set up a decisive hold. They have to decide how they're going to hold this space. Now they've got a, it looks like West Salem has got themselves a offensive Symmetra. That should be interesting. There goes her ult, trying to protect her team, get some of these free inches here. And they drop right in. It seems like the team, they got Symmetra and Symmetra trying to put an end to each other's shenanigans. Gamma Wraith playing Symmetra. We got a Mei Symmetra on. Ooh, and there she goes, getting a great pick on Molotov. I believe this is Nathan with NYPB Lounge 21 account playing as Mei. Doing a great job picking that healer. He's got his ult up and he's ready to rumble.
Have you considered a different network?
All right, so it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ults up for our Park team, and ooh, 3 ults have just come into existence on West Salem's team. If they can actually coordinate this right, they can put an end to this whole operation. It looks like Salsa Shark manages to take a pick on both Moira. Looks like Moira, Roadhog, and I believe even Mei. Mei manages to get back in the fight, throws out that ult. See what they can do with it, but they do not capitalize on it. Interesting use of ults. Good timing. May even manages to freeze a good amount of them, but the team was not together in that. They didn't take full advantage of what they had there. Reinhardt diving off the payload, dropping that ult. Yeah, just hit the enemy Reinhardt, but the enemy Reinhardt, West Salem's got some great team support here. You gotta be careful. If your team's not backing you up, you are not gonna get that kill. And there's West Salem's ult once more, walling him off in spawn and putting an end to that right there. They got it looks like they got 3 minutes and 22 seconds to spare. Park with 1 minute left. It's gonna give it their all. Hold them in spawn, see what they can do.
Initiating match.
Let's go Speak Ender. Hey,
Ready for battle.
yeah, Speak Ender has been putting out some excellent play today. In fact, all of West Salem as a JV team is showing some excellent skill. This is really fun to watch. I'm having a great job
Attackers
watching Speak Ender, Molotov, Salsa Shark, Wookie Boy, KA8104, and Oatmeal. Every single one of them excellent players. Every single one of them showing us some awesome play today. So they're doing a great job. Looks like Case v Case over here is getting ready for another scrim against each other on Junkertown, but they haven't quite got set up, so we'll stay here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Once again, for those of you tuning in, thank you so much for checking out our stream. Today we are streaming Isaiah Esports League RUSD teams. We got Park versus West Salem today, and they are playing a really intense match, close on every round, but West Salem is currently up 2 points. For those of you here, we love you, we thank you. Let's see if we can get some camera on the action. Ooh, and there's a downed Roadhog. That's a tough one. Oh, and off to a quick start. They are moving fast, and they managed to take that first point. That is going to be a tough makeup round for Park if they don't manage to turn this around. Oh, Oatmeal with that quick mid-combat res gets Baby Diva back in the fight. Oh, and there she goes for Baby Diva. Nobody wanted to see that. Hey, Papa Cringe 4, welcome to the basement. Thank you so much for following. We are glad to have you here. Don't forget to shout out your team support, who you're here for, and who your favorite players are in our Isaiah competitive esports league. Yummy Squirts leading the charge. Let's see, where's our Reinhardt? We got Reinhardt. Where's our Reinhardt with his barrier? We need that barrier right now. Yummy Squirts opts to go for a flank. He's gonna go around and see what he can get. If he can get those Zenyatta, that would make a big difference for his team. But he's got to go quick and he's got to be decisive. It seems like he waited too much, but he gets there. Mercy anyway. Excellent play. He was a little too hesitant to get out there, causing him some friction, but he manages to get the pick anyway. Junkrat sells the shark here, firing into the roof, biding his time, and he gets it. What's he gonna do? Oh, hits the objective. Spins around, plays the mind game, and manages to take out only Reinhardt, unfortunately, but that was a interesting tire. That was a lot of fun. May really looking for this Mercy pick. Shooting those icicles, excellent shots. However, hasn't been enough to pick her, but with soldier support, that Mercy goes down once again. Tough game for Oatmeal. These guys are really putting a heavy focus on her. All right, Gamma Ray, this soldier manages to step too heavy into the fire. Speakender, managing to stay up in the fight, shooting those diva shots, trying to get her bot back, but it's not enough. She dies at 94%. Is Mercy gonna get that res? No, she is not. Unfortunately, she dives for it, and it was not worth it. Yummy Squirts is currently on fire. And he is on a roll, absolutely. You've seen this all the way. He started with a flank, and he kept that momentum moving for his team from beginning to end. Let's see if they get to that last point. Now, Mark has been in overtime for like 3 minutes now. This is absolutely ridiculous. They've been rolling on this point for a long time. Now that's some excellent team coordination. What we're seeing here, Roadhog, their off tank, is managing to flank around, move around the objective, and come back. While Reinhardt stays on the objective. Excellent job on their part for coordinating this and managing to not C9 that, because that could have been real easy to do and real devastating for the whole team. These guys operating as an absolute unit. They are staying together, breaking off when they need to get those picks, but always staying on that point. This is a much higher level of play than we've seen from them so far, so I'm excited to see what Park JV can do with this next. It's finally stepping up their game. West Salem is getting ready, getting geared up to attack. 3 minutes and 22 seconds to get to the point near the last point. Park did not manage, however, to get that last point. So we'll see what West Salem can do. 3 minutes is a good amount of time, but I know that I can go fast if they get stuck on even one hold. Let's see what Park decides to do with this setup. Now, Roadhog's hanging back a little bit, probably having a conversation, but he's going to have to get out there. Unfortunately, he is scrambled. He is not with the team. The whole team does not seem to be together right now, and they're giving off precious early seconds. They already make it around the turn. That's a big mistake. They're going to have to learn from that one, because I know they're feeling it. This is the beginning of a beautiful snowball in the works. Let's hope they can manage to stop some of this momentum for their sake. Reaper as Molotov has been doing some excellent plays today, trying to find the right position to drop in, but he finds himself between two isolators, and that's exactly what they do. Isolate him, pick him, freeze him. Molotov found himself in the wrong alley. I'm telling you, Dorado can be a bad neighborhood sometimes, folks. You do not want to find yourself in some of those back alleys with the wrong characters, folks, especially a man. Speakender having some trouble here, gets taken out by a Roadhog. Finally managing to take some presence on this point. They are all together now. However, are looking a little disorganized. They're managing to put out a lot of kills, put out a lot of damage, keep themselves up. Excellent work from Park Healers. Go Park, CMAS, that's right. Let's see. What's what we got from Molotov coming back with a vengeance. Takes out that Roadhog who slain him last, but he's going for that May. Let's see if he can go for round 2 on his vengeance, on his vengeance spree. I know May's been doing an excellent job. She's peeking out right now, hoping to see if she can get any picks. She's probably going to take some damage for that, and she does. She is at half health, but she manages to pick this Zenyatta for it. Excellent job, NYPB Lounge. 21, Nathan playing as May. They're one Zenyatta down, and in return, Reinhardt hits him with the hammer slash. Manages to take out their Junkrat. Junkrat as Salsa Shark returned into favor with a double kill on his tire, and Yummy managed to kill the enemy tank. Excellent picks here. Back and forth, this team is trading blows like crazy. All of them are currently up once again. See if they can get back in line and hold this point. They're getting close now, just breaking 1 minute. They have exactly 1 minute to push it all the way to this point and halfway to the next. This is going to be a tough one. They got a good hold here. Yummy Squirts once again harassing this diva. This is going to be a tough game. I remember Case versus Horlick JV game last year where we went in overtime for 10+ minutes on Volskaya. That is absolutely crazy. Who won that game after 10+ minutes? I gotta know the end of this one.
30 seconds.
I kind of remember that too, actually. It was a long game. All right, well, congratulations, Case. That's a tough match. All right, what do we got here? Reaper popping his ult right up in there with everybody involved. Oh, and Reinhardt misses the charge. We got T-posing going on in here. I don't know what's happening here. This is a crazy push. Junkrat trying to find his bearings here. Can't quite find a good pick out of that one. Zenyatta gets a pick on Gamma Wraith. That's a tough one. And Yummy Squirts manages to pull Salsa Shark. Zenyatta getting another pick on Park May. That is, I know they're feeling that one now. They probably got some salt towards this Zenyatta. He is putting in the work with those orbs. If I'm seeing one thing from this Roadhog, it's that he loves to devour Diva Mechs. That's just what he's doing. It seems like he's going out of his way now just to take out the rest of that Diva. Oh, and there goes Oatmeal. There goes Oatmeal. Feels bad to be a healer right now. Yummy Squirt's running the line back here. They're going to have to come up with some kind of counter for this because he is eating healers for breakfast. And there they go. There they go. Park wins their first match against West Salem. Excellent play on both sides. West Salem, awesome job. It's been fun watching you guys. We got a few more matches coming up. This is 2-1 for West Salem right now. Salsa Shark with the play of the game. Let's see what we got here. We got a tire dropping in right behind the enemy line, and oh, he lays out the whole squad. That's 4 out of 5. Ouch. Ow, that one hurts. We were talking about that tire yesterday. Man, people were saying that thing gives them nightmares, and they ain't kidding, man, especially if you're a healer. Yeah, it's not fun. Anyway, Park is up 1 point now. Sorry, West Salem is up 1 point. Currently 2-1. Hype is right. Look at these guys in the match cam. He's looking a lot more excited. I believe this is our alternate DPS right now playing. Let me see. 1 sec. Okay, so I just confirmed our camera that you see here is currently on Gamma Wraith. He's been doing some excellent plays today. He's also been doing a great job organizing with his team. He was designated today with the task of coordinating between his teammates today. Coordinating and doing more call-outs, calling, talking, all that stuff. That's super important, especially for these JV guys to pick up. We are switching over to our Case v Case match on Junkertown. Ooh, just as Junkrat gets laid out, as well as Orisa and Mercy by a Got Dairy ult. I don't know what's going on in these Wysea leagues, but these Junkrats are just running the show. You gotta watch out, folks. Junkrat not being super popular in Overwatch League right now, but in Wysea, he is the big man on campus. And I tell you, you gotta watch out for him because these tires have been reaping destruction on everybody involved. Um, so, let's see what Got Dairy decides to do next. Absolute monster of a player. I think for a JV player, Got Dairy's been showing some excellent skill here, managing to pick two people right there with just some lobs. See, the thing is, we've seen a lot of Junkrats. Hey, excellent res. Heal that Ana, heal that Ana. Ooh, there you go. Oh, don't forget to save your healers, folks. Send your love and support to your grandma. Tell her you love her. May she rest in peace. Oh man, that's a tough one. Got Darius, our JV1 captain, is also a main DPS. Good to hear. I can tell not only is Got Dairy maintaining some excellent plays, but even as a DPS, you can tell that he's leading this effort and how they're approaching these games, and they're doing an excellent job. So good job, Got Dairy. Shout out to you. Can't wait to see what the rest of these members got. Bastion is moving super fast here, just zooming and putting the damage on the whole team. However, that barrier is enough to stop that whole barrage. Oh, and he tries to heal up. It's not enough. Reinhardt scatters his ashes to the wind. That is a tough day for our buddy, Bastion. Anyway, I'm sure he's feeling the hurt right now. He's coming back, coming back with a vengeance. I can see these guys are kind of trying some different strategies. One thing I've been seeing a lot of, like I said, sets up turret mode, but does not fire. One thing I've been seeing a lot from these teams is a lot of Junkrat, and that's been interesting in this league. It makes sense to me. Double barriers. He's a barrier breaker, but I've seen. We've all seen a lot of Junkrats out there. A lot of people can play Junkrat. He's generally considered an easier player. You just lob and hope for the best. But what we're seeing here is in our Wysea Esports League is a higher level of Junkrat, and that has been absolutely awesome to see. These guys are really stepping it up. We had our little Quaz, our MVP. Ooh, look at him. There it is. And that's the play to end it all. Junkrat once again puts an end to that team. These tires have been coming left and right. You got to watch out because these guys have just been vicious. And there he is. Got Darius Reaper putting in work out here. All right, the whole team is clapping. We got a lot of love and support for each other out here. Excellent play. I got a lot of high expectations for this team going into their competitive season this year, as well as subbing for varsity. Got Dairy among our Junkrat elites, using that tire hyper effectively. Really finding that right timing and getting the right picks that he needs. Not only that, but he can land his shots. That is big for a Junkrat. Close or far, you got to be able to land your shots. I know you can get away with playing the random game, but a Junkrat that can land his shots is leagues better when he can do it on purpose. So, not only that, but I can see he's throwing out his traps, he's using his bombs, and he's setting them up strategically. Never tell me that there's no such thing as a smart Junkrat. Now, what we saw yesterday from Lil Quaz on Walden's varsity team, shout out to Walden for the excellent play yesterday. Lil Quaz was absolutely running the show. Lil Quaz was also playing Junkrat, leading their team as a DPS. He is doing an awesome job organizing between everyone, keeping them communicating. And just generally organizing their team structure. You can see, once again, as a DPS, as a Junkrat, he is leading the charge. He is keeping them organized. He is maintaining their strategy and their approach to every situation, and he absolutely killed it. Park is about to attempt the comeback of the year. Yeah, they are. Watch out. Temple of Anubis over here. We are starting our fourth game, I believe. That is 2-1. West Salem up 1 point, and 2-1. West Salem up 1 point. They're starting, I believe, with Park on attack on Anubis right now. They are getting hyped. Yeah, these case JV players are scrimming right now against each other. Unfortunately, they had their match canceled against Burlington JV because of a roster issue. However, they ain't letting it get to them. They're absolutely killing it over there, going strong in practice, making sure that they are a well-oiled machine, and that's just what we're seeing out here. They're doing a great job. Tell Park that Case varsity cap is rooting for them if you can. Oh heck yeah, I will. We will let them know. Thank you very much, HS Crimson. I know we're really excited to see this match. Let's see them bring it up 2-2. I want to see a good match. Whoever wins, West Salem, awesome job once again. If any of you guys are tuned in, you guys are absolutely kicking butt out there. If we got any West Salem supporters in chat, please shout out your represent. And encourage your family and friends to come see what you're doing, because you guys are playing hardball out here, and it's awesome to see. For those of you just tuning in, I see we got a few people joining up. This is our Isaiah Esports Competitive Overwatch League. We are watching West Salem versus Park. West Salem up 2 points. What we're seeing over here is Gamma Wraith. Speakender manages to catch those bullets. Gamma Wraith in our right corner, playing as Bastion right now. You can see him in hyper focus mode here. He is opted to be our cam leader. Heck yeah, let's go West Salem. Agartha 8 and Beltalvi. Let's go Case. Heck yeah, I'm loving to see this support. Ooh, and Barry just stops that rock. Opting to set up with another bunker strat. Oh, and it's enough to take out that Tracer. Once again, she's having a hard time Speakender trying to find her place in this attack. She's fast, but she's just not fast enough. Ooh, and he gets pulled. Excellent pull by Orisa. If they had coordinated between that Bastion and that Orisa, they might have just been able to take him out. Team Sigma is opted to just get right on in there. Now watching Lukey Boy with West Salem, but oh, he catches the May. And that May is an absolute beast. You gotta watch out for her. If you ignore her, she will show up just in time. That's exactly what she's been doing. Excellent wall, putting them in their place. Can't quite see him behind Reinhardt's hammer, but he's putting the damage. He eliminates the invuln shield, and it looks like Trace is moving to point. Now that could be an interesting strategy. Setting up on point and giving him just enough time to step away for a second. Could be just enough of a distraction that you need. It seems like Speakender's a little bit lost here. I don't know where she's going. My camera guy's looking at me right now like, what in the world? Okay, anyway, she went for a little bit of a scenic walk. I don't know if that played out in their favor or not. She's found herself on the flank just in time during this fight. It doesn't seem like they're all together on this one, and she gets taken out. Gamma Ray putting a quick and decisive end to that Tracer. Once again, she is struggling to deal with this Bastion. We're going to need to see a switch out from her most likely, or it just doesn't seem like this is going to change at all. Boom, there goes Molotov as a healer. It seems like they've all switched up roles. Molotov playing an excellent DPS in the last game, is now playing a Moira in this one. It looks like they switched her for Speakender, who was playing our healer last game. So we'll see what they each do in their alternative roles, how they play. Tracer must have dropped their wallet over there. Tracer's out there looking for her keys. And there's that junk tire from Salsa Shark, Notorious. There's our third excellent junk player in this league right now. Look at that, guys. Watch out for Salsa because he's an absolute beast. And there he goes. There he goes. He's dancing. Conspree entering the basement. Welcome. Thank you for following. We are glad to have you here. Please shout out your support for whoever team you're rooting for. I know we're all really excited to see these plays. Park manages to hold them out down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Looks like they all have ults and they're ready to rumble. Now what we're seeing here, once again, Salsa Shark manages to secure the objective for them with a triple kill, followed up with another triple kill to wipe the whole team. They set up and are ready to rumble once again. Leviathan trying to find a good, or Dark Wolf, sorry, it seems trying to find a good spot to set up here where he can heal and put on some DPS, and it seems like it's working for him. Now that Mei managed to take out their healer, that's gonna hurt. Freezes the enemy team. Wow, he's just harassing them there. I'd say it doesn't seem like he was really trying to get a pick. It seems like he was just trying to cause some disruption to their lineup, and it's working. And he's finding those right angles just to really make him feel it. And there goes Speakender once again. That's a tough one. Manages to ult herself with the sticky. Dropped her wallet on her own foot, and it blew to smithereens. Now, I don't know what's going on with Speakender right now. Speakender has been an excellent player all the way through. This Tracer play has been a little bit unique for them. Don't think it's working out, but maybe it's just a learning scenario. Now, that's one of the great things about these university games is they are taking a chance to learn, try out new characters, see what works and what doesn't. This Tracer definitely is not working right now. Okay, it sounds like they've got a Baptiste on their back flank. Gamma Ray just opting to ignore it. Yep, that is in fact Baptiste getting really low, and they've got 2 healers on their back flank. I don't know what West Salem is doing. They managed to sacrifice both of the healers for a push. Oh, there goes Reinhardt. There goes the healer. Soon to be Sigma and Baptiste as well. That was a tough play. I'm not quite sure what they were going for there. I don't think that flank was working, and I don't think it was coordinated. Now once again regrouping, joining up to attack Park's strong bunker set up here. They got a Bigma shield and an Orisa shield set up over the Gamma Wraith, playing our Bastion. Bring it back old school style. Once again, raining terror in the hearts of Overwatch players everywhere as Bastion. Oh, and there goes Salsa Shark once again. Gets both their healers, gets their Orisa. I don't know how we're not expecting this one, but Salsa Shark manages to make an opening and sweeps the whole team. Excellent job, West Salem. That was impressive. Orisa manages to get back on the point just in time after a team wipe, and she is in it, and she is still alive. But Sigma says that's enough of that. She did, however, manage to get herself enough time to stop this capture, and they sweep him off the point. I can hear him cheering. I can hear him celebrating. That seems like a full team wipe there. And there goes Moira after their healer. Managing to finish them all off. I don't know where Salsa Shark is right now. I believe Eric killed as well, unfortunately. Oh, he's trying to make his way back. They got 30 seconds, just enough time for maybe one more push. I don't know how Park recovered that one. Great play by our Orisa. Squirts getting in there just in time to preserve that point. Managed to bring everyone back and sweep the point. What we're seeing here is what we're seeing was the Salsa Shark putting the hurt on that Bastion. However, he got taken out by Levy, our DPS, our DPS Mercy apparently. Excellent job keeping our Reinhardt up, healing well, getting those picks when she needs to. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Reinhardt gets in just in time. He's trying to preserve that overtime. He's trying to, and it's just not enough. He gets taken out. Oh, here comes Salsa Shark for that last attempt, and it was not enough to get that last point. Excellent play, Park. Congratulations, you guys. Let's see how this goes on West Salem's attempt on defense. If it's anything like the first 2 matches, I know they will have that point on lockdown, and Park is going to have a really, really tough time working against this. Please let me know if my mic is too loud or too quiet in the chat, or if we need even more or less sound. NYPB saying, good job, Park. I know we love our home teams, but we love our away teams as well. West Salem, you guys are doing an awesome job. I'm loving watching this gameplay. I hope to see a good game here. Let's keep it friendly in the chat. I know everyone's, there we go. Everyone's being team friendly. Got a boy Gamma Wraith with a big old smile over here. See what we saw that last game near the end there. By that play by Yummy Squirts, he was playing as Orisa. He is doing an excellent job right now. He has been opted for team captain of varsity, of Park Varsity, and he's doing an awesome job organizing between them. We also have our Park Varsity captain here, also sitting in, watching the play, instructing his team. He has been doing an awesome job. Shout out to him, to our Park varsity captain, for doing such a great job organizing his team and really taking his junior varsity under his wing. That's one thing that Park's really got going for them, as well as HS Crimson. Case's varsity is also doing an awesome job of looking out for their players. That's gonna really show when we get to some of these later seasons, and they need JV players to step up. They need them to fill in, or they just need to form some more players for their varsity team. You're gonna see all the work that these captains put into them, and how they really shine when they get out there and start bringing some new things to the league. So Salsa Shark opting to play some Bastion, giving them a little bit of their own medicine, and there goes Yummy Squirt playing Diva. Pops another one. Manages to take out Reinhardt. Levy manages to res Reinhardt with an excellent res. Fantastic job on her part. And she stays up as well. And there goes Diva. There goes Lounge 4. Hey, Captain Happy, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the basement. We are glad to have you here. And there goes our Lucio. Salsa Shark absolutely just reaping destruction, only be stopped by Gamma Wraith, another Junkrat. That's a tough one. Well, once again, thank you. Welcome to the basement. Thank you for following. We appreciate you. Please take time to give your shout-outs for your favorite team members, your favorite teams, and your favorite players. Right now, we are streaming our junior varsity YZI Esports Overwatch matches. Let's see. What Molotov can do. Molotov has been an excellent TPS so far. So he drops the swap for Doomfist, but it was not enough to take this point. Park hanging on to this point for dear life. Punches the dear life out of this Speakender, however. And we had a junk tire. I don't know whose that was. I heard the tire, and I heard it get destroyed. Someone's facing a whole lot of disappointment right now. However, Salsa tries to get in there, finds himself up on the roof, behind the Reinhardt. Reinhardt doesn't know what to do, but he gets taken out by a Lucio. Was that Lucio? It was a Diva? Oh, it was a Diva. Okay, by a Diva pistol. That was very confusing. Wow, beautiful shots there. Manages to save the whole team with that one. Salsa Shark, excellent viewpoint. Manages to get himself up on the... and there goes that ult. They are moving fast here. West Salem not giving him a single extra second that they don't have to. Here comes our resident May player. Managing to isolate that Bastion once again. Pulling him out of his ult. There goes that. And he steps just beyond the shield and gets taken out. I know he's regretting that one. We'll see if they can manage to. We'll see if they can manage to get back on that point. And they are on the point. And there goes Reinhardt. He was swinging, but it wasn't enough. They're contesting right now. Lucio opting to stay in the fight just so he can contest a little bit more. I don't think it's worth it. They need to group back up and get in there.
Time to raise my APM.
Barrier's about to break.
Salsa Shark, another of our excellent Junkrat players, opting to play Bastion right now. It worked so well for our Park team last game. He's going to give it a go, and he's been doing an excellent job. One of the most mobile Bastions I think I've ever seen. Found himself up on the top of the first cap with a roof hop. That was funny. However, he is an excellent Junkrat, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do with this character as well. Dark Wolf playing Lucio, normally our resident Baptiste player. It's an interesting choice here. We'll see what he can do with it. Here comes Gamma Wraith with that tire, that infamous tire that's been putting so many people to shame. And it does not seem he got any picks with it. However, Yummy Squirts gets 2 picks on it, 3 picks on the point. Just as our May manages to take out. He takes out their Doomfist, but he does not take out their healer. Oh, there goes Doomfist. There goes the healer. Excuse me. There goes Bastion. There goes the healer. May also managed to take out Doomfist before that. Going to work on these healers. He is just taking them out left and right, showing them the fists of fury. You got to watch out for this May. There's no mercy coming from our Park JV May. Look at Bastion just spinning on point. He's moving fast. Salsa Shark determined to not give them this last point. They need this if they're going to maintain their lead by 1 point. Setting up in a corner position, waiting for them to push in too far, only to realize that Bastion is there too late. He's got a strategy here. Looks like they're holding with a Diva and a Bigma, and he's opted to step out. Oh, and there's that wall giving him a vantage point, but it's just not enough to see that team. What is he gonna do with this one? So firing into the barrier, trying to break down this ice wall. There's not enough barriers in the world for this Bastion. He's got the bonus points going strong. Bastion manages to participate in 3 kills, taking out Yummy Squirts, taking out Reinhardt's. Yummy Squirts, however, does manage to take out Bigma in the meantime. That's a tough play. Gamma Ray trying to find that angle. Can't quite figure out where he wants to approach this one from. If he wants to group up or if he wants to go all in on this one. But he does have a tire, and that might just be enough to change this around. Alright. Looking for the perfect timing on this one. They've got to go all in on this one. He needs those picks right now. Oh, excellent bomb. Managing to take out Lukey Boy on his ult. That's a tough one. I know he's feeling it right now. And May manages to hit Doomfist with the ice pick. Goes in with the tire. Here he comes. Hits, looks like and he got Salsa Shark's Bastion. That's a tough one for West Salem. And there goes, there goes the ults from our Lucio. Leviathan ulting as well, trying to keep everyone up as he can. And there it is! Gamma Wraith, excited as ever. That was some great play, Park. That evens out the score, 2-2. Now we got ourselves a real game. And once again, Salsa Shark with that Junkrat play of the game. An absolute monster of a Junkrat player. Gotta watch out for this one. Boom. Triple kill. Yep. Mercy. Baptiste. Reinhardt. Getting a pick like that is enough to take out a whole team on any point. That's just what they did. Levy with 50% kill participation. Absolutely fantastic. 72% kill participation from our May. I'm surprised to see a Mercy getting out there with so much DPS support on a JV team. But it seems like it worked out quite well for them. I saw her multiple times finishing off kills as Mercy. And giving them just the edge up that they needed to get a push. Now that's one of those things that you don't necessarily always recommend, but if you got that good situational awareness and you can swap back and forth between your pistol and your healing, you can be an essential member to your team. We are gonna switch over to our Park scrims for a second. See how they're doing over here. And we will turn on the audio for these guys. Here's Rated as our Case Reaper playing against our other Case JV team. If you guys will just give me one moment, I will be right back to follow up our next game of our Park versus West Salem heated matchup. Absolutely excellent gameplay on both sides. This has been a really crazy game. I will be right back with you in a moment.
Heal up. Healing enough.
Repositioning.
This is my will.
your medicine.
30 seconds remaining.
My will may
Our
rule.
enemy's chances at success are lowering. Victory is imminent.
Fide mal suyo!
Get into position.
10 seconds remaining. Victory. Play of the game. Double, quadruple kill. Epic.
Hello, hello. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. What you're seeing here is Case's JV versus JV matchups. We are going into our 5th match between Park and West Salem. An absolutely heated lineup here. We've got 2-2 right now between Park and West Salem JV teams. Hey, look at that represent. We got Nathan, our resident May player, playing some excellent plays, putting a stop to multiple ults, getting those picks right in the middle of combat and out. He's been a real difference maker here. What I'm seeing here is they managed to make a comeback from 0-2, and they are really they are now neck and neck in this fight. So, those of you just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning into our stream. Thank you so much for supporting your teams. Please let us know who your favorite teams are. Please let us know who you're here to support. Let us know who your favorite players are. It looks like the whole team is clowning in front of the camera right now. But don't celebrate too early, Park. We want to see you guys. We want to see you guys play this out to the very end. Give it your best. Give West Salem a run for their money. This is going to be a good game. So let's see what this next map pick will be. I believe it's up to West Salem to decide where they want to fight this out. West Salem in their first JV game ever. Hey, OwlChick76, thank you so much for letting us know that. I know Real School is also, this is also their first year in our Wysea Esports competitive Overwatch lineup. So, West Salem, good luck and awesome playing out there for a first year team. It seems like their coordination is excellent, and I know I'm having a lot of fun watching some of these plays, especially from your boy Salsa Shark, just killing it out there. Salsa Shark has been doing some awesome Junkrat plays, and every time he drops out his Junkrat, I know these guys' heart rates increase at least 20%. Also, Lukey Boy playing a lot of tanks, doing an awesome job as Bigma. Got Molotov playing an excellent Reaper and Doomfist earlier, as well as Kai8104 and Oatmeal. Speakender getting some love in the chat. These guys are doing such an awesome job. It's been really cool to see them all play for a first-year team. I would say these guys are really excelling. I would say that they're some really exceptional players, and I can't wait to see West Salem's varsity team. If these are their JVs, then I know our league's really got something coming. All right. It looks like they have picked a map. Uh, it seems like we've got a lineup on Busan with lineup on Busan. Everyone's getting organized. Salsa Shark. Do. Um, Interesting chat. Hey, Owlchick, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in, showing your love for West Salem. We love to have you here. Once again, we are just getting set up right now between matches between West Salem and Park JV teams. Both of them excellent teams. Both of them absolutely ruthless players. So this has been really fun to see. Both of them are really showing their claws, showing them what they've got. And we're seeing a really high level of play from some junior varsity players, as well as Case over here. Case has been playing some Case v Case university practice matches, and that's been really fun to see in our downtime. So, today is our second day of Waizeya Competitive Overwatch Esports. I am Josh with NYPB. We've got Aaron AA Battery on cams today. Bringing you this production here, just trying to show off some of these awesome players and the great skills that they've got. I know we're all looking forward to seeing more from Real School, our other resident first year RUSD team, as well as Horlick. Walden has also been going strong this year, so I can't wait to see more of these teams playing. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, whatever you need to get the notifications, get the insights on these lineups. You're gonna want to see what comes next in this championship. I know last year was insane. They took it all the way to out to the championships. Horlick just coming one game short of being the champions. They won almost every single one of their matches, 4-0. Excellent players. We've got a lot of teams really stepping up their game this year. You can tell this is year 2 of Waizeya Esports because these guys are in it like they've never been in it before. We are currently streaming this production from NYPB. They're playing on our PCs here where they come up and meet almost every day of the week after school, training, coordinating as a team, talking, strategizing, and these guys are putting in an awesome job of improving their skills. For those of you in the chat who would like to come see some of our players, I know a lot of them hang out during open hours. Today is Thursday, so we are open at 4 p.m. With Not Your Parents' Basement. For anyone who decides to come by and visit us, you can come see some of our players live, come visit us, come join some of our tournaments. Always a good time. Look at these guys dancing in the cams. These guys are crazy. Right now, they're just coordinating. I believe Park has finished up their matches. They seem to have. I saw the team captains of junior varsity taking a lot of notes today. It seems like they were just trying out some new strategies, seeing what works and what doesn't, seeing who plays what the best. They're doing an awesome job right now. It's been really cool to see them practice. They're working hard to make sure they get this win. So we got these guys going back and forth, trying to figure out their team comp, getting really excited over here. I know they really want to win this one. Hey everyone, hey, say welcome to our other caster, AA Battery, NYPB.
I just have some update. West Salem did make an illegal role change in the middle of that last map. It was Speakender was playing Tracer, and we did notice that they swapped to Diva. Halfway through they thought that they could swap during the round switch, but that is still an illegal swap.
Oh, that's a tough one. They'll probably are they talking that one out right now?
Yes, that's what's going on right now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we've got some downtime where they talk that one out. I know we're early in the season. This is their first year. It's it's a tough call for a lot of them. I did notice that some of their players were playing different roles. That's unusual. Hopefully we can just apologize, work through it, and not make the same mistake again. I want to see this match play out. I don't want to see any DQs because these guys are going neck and neck, and they've been excellent all around. So, um, let's see it. West Salem, you guys are excellent players. So let's win this one clean. On the other end, we got Park here. Uh, really vying for the win right now. I know they're all excited. We're going into the game now on Busan, control points. Let's see what they were able to do with this. This will be a very different match. Excuse me. This will be a very different match for all of the players right now. West Salem and Park, both. I think is a very different type of map for them. Long-range players tend to do very well, but they've been getting a lot of close-range brawlers, and I think it'll be a tough one for them.
Update: West Salem is a forfeit match, so Park does win this 3-2 today, but they're still gonna play out this map. So in the end, Park is still gonna win right now.
Okay. Okay, so getting the update, what I'm hearing is that is in fact a forfeit, an unfortunate mistake for West Salem. I'm really sorry to hear that, guys. Apparently Park has just won this match 3-2, but they've agreed to play this out, and that's what I really want to see. Let's show them some love in the chat, guys. Shout out your support, especially our West Salem players. I know it's your first year, guys. You guys are doing an excellent job. These are some fantastic players, so we wish you guys all the best in the rest of your matches. I can't wait to see your varsity team because your junior varsity is kicking butt. WS Panther Gaming, it's our first JV match, so we still like to play it out. We made a mistake, yeah. That's a tough mistake. It's a tough mistake to make. It really sucks to get DQ'd for that. I understand that under different conditions that could be used pretty maliciously. I don't think this was a malicious attempt at cheating or anything like that. I think it was just a competitive mistake. Lesson learned, that's what we're here for. We have had such a good time today. Hey, that's great. It's great to hear you guys keeping it positive. Let me switch over the audio so that we can hear what's going on this other end. All right, so we are back in the action. West Salem versus Park. So far, they have been 2-2, absolutely neck and neck. Fantastic players on both sides. It's been so awesome watching them play, and I hope we get to see them play again in this competitive league. Ooh, we're just barely missing that trap. He's moving around, zooping back left and right, getting these boops. He's using it well. He's managing to knock him out of formation and get his heels on while he's at it. Once again, West Salem is a first-year team, and they're showing this league what they've got. I know this is a first time playing for a lot of our Park JV players as well, and everyone is trying to find their bearings here. And boom, he hits him with the hook, just enough to end that ult. That was a big play right there. Absolutely fantastic by Yummy Squirts. Good job. Farah still trying to land this damage. Oh, she gets hooked again, and it's enough to take her out. Gotta learn your lesson from that one. Salsa Shark manages to get a pick, however, on Park's Mercy, and they're gonna feel that one. It seems Park has the control of the point right now. They are up 45%. They are up currently by about 10%. West Salem's working hard to regain control of this point. Ooh. And there goes Salsa Shark once again, finishing off two players with a pick that makes the difference. They managed to take that point. You gotta watch out for this guy. You see junk coming on West Salem's team, you better get out there. Salsa Shark repositioning, finding a good spot to hit him with a surprise. It seems he's going to opt for the right flank. We've got May over here. Absolutely fantastic play by Nathan, one of our new players as well. Very new to the game, but he's been doing a fantastic job making good decisions, walling him off very strategically and isolating the players that he needs to isolate. So, as of May, he is a force to behold, and he's really been making the difference in this matchup. He freezes Salsa Shark. Oh, hits him with the ult. There goes Mercy, and she is down as well. Salsa Shark manages to take out Mercy before he goes, and the rest of West Salem, rest of West Salem manages to get back in the fight. Absolutely excellent res by Speakender. That made all the difference in that one. Lukey Boy going for an aggressive charge. We'll see if it pays out.
Heroes never die. You are advised.
All right, and West Salem gets 100% on that point. Fantastic first round already. That was some good play on both sides. West Salem does manage to get it up by just an inch. They've been playing ahead of Park this whole day, really leading these matches. Park has been following up with some furious responses, but if they're gonna win this, they gotta get they're gonna have to get ahead of the game. Let's hope that they don't take this any less seriously because of this disqualification, because this has been a furious matchup, and from what I'm seeing, they're determined to win this this match just as well. OwlChick76, thanks for playing this out. Classy move, absolutely. I know we're all in it for the gameplay. All right, we've had I believe against Burlington, our case team had a forfeit. Burlington was not able to get their roster together, and that was a big disappointment for them. I know they wanted to play, they wanted to show them what they got, and all of us are trying to show off our skills. West Salem has been really showing off some awesome skills here, and she barely misses the ice jump. And I'm really excited to be able to cast with them on stream. Getting in there with an excellent position, but she did not account for the Reinhardt behind, hitting her with the hammer. That was enough to end that May's whole career, and it appears she was not prepared for that Orisa fortify. Now West Salem takes this point, is determined as ever to get these points, do it for their fans. I really would love to see a rematch between these two teams. And there goes that was Reinhardt swinging, just barely misses him with the scoop, and that gives him time to take out his healers. And that was a tough one. You do not want to see that, and it seems like Reinhardt managed to take out both healers. Yeah, their team's gonna be feeling that. Going in with no healers, that's really gonna make the difference for you. Ouch. There's a tough one for you, folks. Park getting a little more serious, trying to get themselves coordinated. Got to use those callouts, guys, because if you're not coordinated, you're not going to take this point. And West Salem, for a first-year team, is an extremely coordinated team. I know for a fact if you come at them without a coordinated attack, it is not going to work for you. Oatmeal opting not to grab that health pack right next to them, very low health. However, she trusts in her healers. She gets hit with that Lucio ult and then followed up with a full heal from Mercy. That's enough to get her back in the game. All right, Yummy scores. She's been showing some excellent picking skills with this Roadhog all game. Goes for the Mercy pick, but does not manage to get it. Looking at Lucio now. Oh, he misses the hook. Very rare occurrence for this guy. It seems like the chaos is really getting to him. Oh, he goes for the boop. And I don't believe he got it. However, Lukey Boy manages to take out the Reinhardt. Here comes that Pharah ult, and she gets 2 kills. Gamma Wraith and Leviathan. That's a tough one. Dark Wolf gets taken out as well. That's both of Park's healers. What are they gonna do now? Yummy Squirt's fortunately playing a Roadhog self-healer, but he doesn't use the heal. He uses the ult and does not get the picks he needs. And there it is. West Salem gets their gets their win. BPD Gaming, go Park. Hey, I hope you've been able to see more than just this last match. They've been up 2-2. Now West Salem is up by 1. However, Park did win because of a disqualification. Unfortunately, West Salem had some illegal switches. They opted to play out the match anyway. Both of them have been neck and neck. This has been some really high-level play from our junior varsity players. Unfortunately, did not work out for them in the end. Yomi Squirts grabbing those gold medals as Roadhog do. Everybody, I believe that is the last match, correct? And there it is. So, Park manages to take the win on a disqualification. West Salem with some excellent play today. I'm sorry to see it, folks. You guys have done an awesome job. Seriously, big shout out to Salsa Shark, showing some awesome skills. Molotov, Oatmeal, Kai8104, and Lukey Boy. These guys have been awesome players. On our other team, we've got Yummy Squirts leading the charge. Nathan playing as May on Lounge 21. Gamma Ray, Dark Wolf, and Levy. These guys have been super awesome. You can see Joe, our team captain, first year to team captain on Overwatch, in the background, giving him a talk. Anyway, this has been our second day of Wysea competitive Overwatch esports. Shout out to all of our awesome team captains who managed to show up on our stream today and support their teams, watch what they're doing, give them the attention they need to really bring up these JV teams. Shout out to our varsity players from yesterday who absolutely ran this house. These guys played at such an awesome level. You can definitely tell that we are on our second year of Wysea Esports. You guys have been really raising the bar out here, so keep it up, guys. I know we can't wait to see it as this competition kicks it up only later into the season. For our first day, these teams have all come extremely far. West Salem Panther Gaming, hey, great job, everybody. We are glad to see that. I'm glad to see you guys are in good spirits. You guys kicked butt today. Sorry about the DQ. I know Park sends their regards. I think everyone in this game has really learned a lot, really improved over the time of this competition. So for those of you who have stuck around, thank you so much for supporting your teams. Shout out your love to your favorite players, your favorite teams, and I will send them your regards. This is Josh Battles with NYPB and our camera guy Aaron AA Battery, bringing you this production. Thank you so much for your support today. You guys have a wonderful day. Tune in next time for our stream. We will be streaming more Wysea Esports for the second round of our matchups. You guys have a great day. Goodbye, everybody.